I hope you're having a great Monday. I know I did. As you can see, it's just me today. Hannah's off doing other stuff. And also, that's because today's topic is a little bit more directed towards visual impairment and I guess still disabilities in general. But today we are talking about faking a disability. So this is something that I face a lot, and it's the fact that when most people think of a disability, they think of someone who's in a wheelchair, and that's pretty much the generic sign for disability, right? But the reality is that there's so many different kinds of disability. Disability is a spectrum, and like someone could have a mental disability, so that you're not going to physically see, and it's the same with being visually impaired. Like if you're blind, yeah, you walk around with a cane, I walk around with a cane, but not always. Like when I go to school, I don't bring my cane out because that's an environment that I am comfortable in and I know really well. But because I'm not using my cane, that means that I just have to verbally tell people, sorry, I didn't see you, I'm visually impaired. But then there becomes this trust issue where they look at me and they don't see any physical signs that I couldn't see them. They look at me and they go, you're not visually impaired, you don't look visually impaired. And then they start to question you, and it turns into this thing where eventually I've been accused of faking my disability. And, you know, I say to people, I'm like, okay, well, you go tell my optometrist that, and you tell him that he's not doing his job, because I know I can't see, but I can't take people and put them in my shoes. I can't get them to see life the way that I do. And, you know, it's a thing where that is where the cane comes in handy, because people see it and they know, okay, she's visually impaired or blind. And that's another thing. When people see the cane, they assume you're blind and that you see nothing, but that's really not the case. Only 9 out of 10 blind people can see something. So that's a big misconception. Anyways, where I was going with this was that earlier this week, I had someone who wasn't visually impaired come up to me and say that they were gonna start pretending that they were visually impaired because, you know, I can ride the bus for free, and they're like, that's great, I'm gonna pretend that I'm visually impaired. And that right there is one of the reasons that people like me with disabilities are accused of not having disabilities, because there's people out there who do fake it. And it's the same with having a guide dog, like putting a fake service dog vest on your pet and saying that it's a service dog so that you can take it into stores and stuff that don't typically allow dogs. This is something that's really not okay. People with disabilities, I don't want to be like, we have it so hard, like our lives are hard, don't make it harder. But I think this is just a general thing that it's not okay to do that. It's not okay to tell someone that they are faking a disability when that disability could be the very reason they are struggling with depression, anxiety, some other mental illness. So that kind of covers that. Main focus, don't fake a disability. Also, don't accuse someone of faking a disability, because we are out there. Invisible disabilities are real. You can't see every disability, and don't assume that you know what someone's going through, okay? Okay. Hope that wasn't too serious for you guys. Hopefully next week we can do something a little more fun, and hopefully Hannah will be here to share her stuff with you guys. Alright, have a great week. See you guys later.